Some HOA disputes start with noise complaints. Mine started with a crowbar swinging toward my 2-year-old child. It was a sunny afternoon, and my daughter was chalking flowers on the sidewalk outside our driveway, something every neighborhood kid has done for years. But according to a certain HOA member, this counted as graffiti, and she marched down the street with a rage that didn't match the situation. She didn't yell at me first. She yelled at a toddler. She stormed in with a crowbar in one hand and a citation notice in the other. She shouted that if the chalk wasn't gone immediately, she would fix the problem herself. That's when she raised the crowbar toward my daughter's artwork. I reacted fast, scooping up my daughter, but before I could say another word, a voice thundered across the street. My older brother, a Marine who had just returned from deployment, was jogging back from his morning run, and nothing stops him faster than seeing someone threaten his family. He closed the distance in seconds and stepped between us and the HOA enforcer like he was entering a combat zone. She tried to shout legal terms, HOA rights, and everything else she thought would intimidate him, but he wasn't moving. She lifted the crowbar again. He grabbed it mid-swing. Her eyes went wide, realizing she just crossed a line she could never step back from. My brother didn't raise his voice. He didn't threaten. He just stared her down with the calm, controlled intensity of someone trained to fight real danger, not a board member with a tool from the hardware store. Neighbors had gathered by then, and someone already had 911 on speaker. When the police arrived, she was still trying to convince officers she had the right to remove graffiti by any means necessary. The officers didn't buy it for a second. They took the crowbar, they took her statements, and she left the neighborhood in a squad car. In the following days, the HOA board issued an apology, claiming she acted alone, but they also updated their rules, adding explicit language preventing harassment and threats toward residents. My daughter still draws on the sidewalk. My Marine brother still jogs in the mornings. And the neighborhood learned a valuable lesson. Don't bring a crowbar to a family home protected by someone who's seen real battles.
I'm Liam. Subscribe for more HOA madness. Thanks.